Yeah, hi sir, how are you doing?
Hi Samir, able to
I,
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Sorry to bother you. Yeah, I just have to restart my laptop, so it's behaving
Oh,
weirdly.
okay.
So it
That's
took me a
fine.
couple of minutes to rejoin.
Yeah, that's
Sorry
fine,
for
no
the delay.
problem.
No, normally I'm on prompt. Hi Pinky.
I think she's trying to connect via unmute. I think we can hear
Phone?
her now.
She
Wait. Let
she's
me
still
unmute
on.
you, Pinky, okay? Let me try and unmute you. You have to unmute yourself, Pinky, I think.
But I'm calling from phone.
Yes, now we can hear you. So, yeah,
Yeah,
we have the trainer. So let's go ahead and start, okay?
yeah. Hi Pinky. Good
Hi,
evening.
good evening.
How are you?
Good.
All right, nice. Good to connect with you. But just maybe a quick understanding about yourself, Pinky. I just heard that you already have some experience in Agile. So I want to hear a little bit more on, okay, so how long you have been working on an Agile project and what are the value add that you are looking from me? So that gives me a real context to go ahead with the demo.
I haven't worked with agile methodology, but
Okay.
when I was working with my previous job, the
Yeah.
projects were like agile, but not the particular, we were
All
using any
right. All right.
methodology. It
Yeah.
was kind of hybrid
It's a mixed
and
one. Okay.
mix. And currently we are using waterfall.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
And we have like a ServiceNow system. So in
Yes.
ServiceNow, we have been asked to work with Agile module. And
Oh,
so I
no,
thought, let me take
not a
the,
good approach. No, it's not a good approach. It's not the. I mean, like maybe it might be working for you guys, but not for the world. So world is already moving ahead with pure agile, and that they're using Jira, Confluence.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So you also have experience in ServiceNow?
I don't have experience on the working service now, but I do have a solid experience in Jira and Confluence.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So that's
And
why my requirement was to, like take a class
yeah,
with Agile and ServiceNow. So
agile
Samir
and
told
service
me,
now.
let's
Okay.
start with the demo, and he say like,
Right. Yeah. Okay. So you are looking for Agile plus service now.
yeah, that would be better if someone has experience.
Right. Unfortunately, I have to be honest with you. Some high level of understanding I have, but I don't have in-depth of understanding of the service now. Whenever IT students, I always just give in-depth knowledge that I have.
Yeah,
So for the
because
Jira and yeah.
we have to start like working on agile module for the whatever projects we have. Currently, it's waterfall. So slowly we are moving towards
You're
agile.
migrating, right? So you're migrating. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So let me, yeah, okay, that's fine. That made it clear. So you are looking for Agile plus your service now,
Service now, yeah.
not Jira.
No, we don't have Jira.
You don't have Jira, right. And then,
Mm.
all right. So you are a permanent employee there, or just sorry to, I mean, trying to get a little bit of more
Yeah,
insights.
permanent,
Permanent
permanent.
employee. Okay, so then that makes sense. Why I'm asking if it's a contractor, because more jobs there on Jira nowadays. So it would
Yeah,
be
I
helpful
can
if you're.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, but now I think it doesn't make sense for you to just go ahead with the Jira and Confluence. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, so Agile plus service now. Right. Okay. So let me come back to you on that service now part. So I have some overall understanding and all those things. We'll see how can we deal with that service now part. Okay. So coming to the
Mm-hmm.
Agile part. So let me give you a quick introduction about myself. This is how I look like. Hello, my name is Lakshmi Nune, and I'm certified all these things. Certified Scrum Master, last scale Scrum Practitioner. I have overall 20 years of experience. I have a certified product owner as well, a professional Scrum product owner also. And I worked for 2014. I worked in London for 3 years. I worked in Europe for more than 3.5 years, especially in Belgium. I was coaching a lot of French and Dutch people there. And then since 2018 September, I'm in Melbourne. So it's over close to 2 years. I'm there in Australia. I'm a permanent resident here, and currently I'm working for National Australian Bank as an HL coach.
Nice.
So that's my vast summary. And then I teach all my subject with the real-time scenarios, real-time experience, real-time difficulties that I have crossed through, and then how to handle that one efficiently. So that's how the students come to me. And then I do have a lot of experience along with my professional job. I also teach the students online. So if you just go and then see my old students, so you will see all across the world. So you have the London, San Francisco, Dubai, Hyderabad, Atlanta, and all these things. And then every student, they will be having their own recordings every day, whenever after the class. So I share, I share, for example, here, if you see this learning. So I share the material. Plus, I also share on a daily basis. At the end of the class, I record the sessions, and then I will share the recording folders also. Okay. So that's how I touch it. And then I also teach with the help of glyphy pictures, so that you can connect really well. 1 minute, let me just open this one. So using a picture. So let's say, for example, in the Scrum framework, we have a role called Scrum Master, Product Owner, Development Team. So I will pick up the pictures, and then I will just to see how these characters roles interact each other and all those things. So I teach on with using the glyphy pictures. Coming to the course content, so and this is how the overall course, especially because you are not interested in Jira and Confluence, let me focus on the Scrum framework. So Scrum framework, we will understand the disadvantages of the waterfall methodology. So what are the problem areas? Because currently we are working in waterfall. If somebody comes to you and then say that, hey Pingy, why you are moving to Agile when a waterfall is working for last few decades all well? So first we will understand what are the pain points. Okay, so the main point I will be stressing is delivery of valuable software to the end customer. In the waterfall methodology, we are doing a large chunk of upfront design for the big chunk of work. But whereas in Agile, we will break down that bigger chunk into the smaller chunks, and then we will try to deliver the most valuable software to the customer in the earliest possible time. Okay. So embracing the customer is one thing, continuously delivering value is one other thing. So that's why we are no longer calling them as a projects. We are calling it as a products. And if the product has to survive in the market, so it has to continuously deliver value to the customer. So normally I take the examples of a Samsung phone. We are already fully Agile. So if you take any successful product in the market, they are Agile. If you take the phone, S10 came. And then after that, we have S10 Plus. And then after that, we have S20. Each and every version has their own more value adds giving to the end customers like us. Even if you take the WhatsApp, so that's a mobile app. So it started with a voice over internet call. And then after that, a video call. And then after that, a group video call. Continuously, you are delivering value. So the things are no longer a project. A project difference between project and a product is your project has a set of defined timelines. It starts at one day and it ends at one day. Whereas your product is a living document. Okay, so it is as long as the product lives, your backlog will be having continuous valuable items. Okay, so we will understand all those aspects there, and we will also understand based on these pain points we have agile values and principles. If you just go in the internet and then just type agilemanifesto.org, so there is a group of people and then who has given the guidance for the software department, software development people. Like, okay, using this manifesto, which has 4 values and 12 principles, if you build your development products, if you develop your products using these principles, you will be highly successful. So based on these agile values and principles, we do have different frameworks in place. Let me open this one. Okay. And so we have these are the 4 values. So individuals and interactions, working software should be main focus. Because you collaborate with the customer, understand his pain points, how effectively you respond to the change. And we also have 12 principles, which I will speak in the course in very much detail, all this stuff. And then these are the benefits of Agile, why people are embracing Agile. So people are able to manage the changing priorities. Change is a constant one. So people has to manage the change. how effectively people are managing change using Agile, we will learn. And how business and IT alignment, they are very, very they're collaborating. And time to market is another benefit that the people are experiencing. Okay, so team morale and all those things. So this is directly from the survey. It is not by me. It is directly, if I just open a survey, I'm running a batch of around 12 students from Dubai, Australia, India. And then I will just take out the survey part for you. Just won't take much time. Where is that? Some guide innovation, yeah, annual state of Agile. And this one also was a big survey. I will not go through all. Survey was done across the world. North America is 50% of the people has participated. So benefits of Agile. So this is the latest survey. How people are just responding. They have better improvised the project visibility. Business and IT alignment was more. Team morale has increased. Time to market was more, because we were able to break down the bigger chunk work into the smaller chunks and then able to deliver. Like if you take the payment, in my company, I want to set up a payment gateway. So customers should be able to make the payment using credit card, make payment using debit card, or make using payment PayPal. So rather than doing the upfront design for all these modules and then delivering this in one go, what wisely I'm doing using Agile is, out of these things, okay, most of the customers, they have the debit card, 80% of the customers. So let me deliver the debit card payment option for that one. That's okay. The rest of the 20%, they may not be able to pay, but 80% of our existing users, they are able to use my functionality. At the same time, I am also able to get my return on investment much early. I am engaging 80% of my customers in 3 months of time, rather than delivering these 3 functionalities after 12 months. Okay, that's why the time to market is very, very less in Agile. We identify what is the most valuable, we will deliver it. How risk is reduced, so on and so forth. So based on these Agile values and principles, so you can think this as an Agile umbrella, how different frameworks came into existence over a period of time. So you have Scrum, you have extreme programming, Kanban, and all those things. Out of which, leading framework is Scrum Framework. Okay. Scrum is the leading framework, and due to its nature and how they have simplified the roles, how they have simplified the meetings, it's very highly successful. And each and every company, they are using Scrum nowadays. And we also have some Agile management tools somewhere. Let me just scroll it out. Agile management tool, Atlas and Jira. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we will understand that that's the reason in the Scrum we have a role called Product Owner, Scrum Master, Development Team. There is a role called Scrum Master. So that's the reason there is a huge demand for the Scrum Masters in the even if you check the jobs outside. So there is a huge demand for the Scrum Master. So my course will help you to master the skills on the Scrum Master. Just a minute. So we will understand that Scrum Framework, what are the values there, and what is the product owner roles and responsibilities, how the development team. We are talking about the cross-functional development team in the Scrum Framework. In waterfall methodology, normally we will be having set of developers, set of testers, and set of UI and designers. That's not the case here. We are going to bring the skills of each and every department, and then we will make them a cross-functional team. Okay. So that's the advantage here. And we will also understand the Scrum Master role. And I will also help you to understand how can you break down the bigger chunk of work into the smaller chunks so that you can prioritize easily and then you can deliver what is most valuable for the customers. And I will help you in understanding how there is a concept called user stories. How do you write a requirement in Agile? So how to write it and what is the discipline that we need to follow. And even the estimation techniques are different. It's not a straightforward mandates. We use relative estimations or story points or t-shirt sizing. Why they are important, how they are really working in the current scenarios. I will help you to understand. Not only that one, I will pull out my old data from, so for example, if I just bring, where is this? Capacity, agile, maybe student. Just now I have completed for a 1% phonics capacity. Yeah, VC sprint report. This is what I'm looking for. This is the real-time data that when I worked in the Europe project. So I will be helping you to understand how the team is, what is the velocity, what are the reports, how can you do all these maths, and how can you generate these charts, and how does it will help the development team and product owner with respect to the velocity, planning effectiveness, so on and so forth. We will be talking based on the real-time data that got generated from different teams with my, which I handled. So, and then we will understand, I told you, right, there are 4 events. You have the sprint planning meeting, and then you have daily stand-up, review, and a demo. And then you also have the sprint retrospective. Once we understand all those things, as a Scrum Master, you need to have some good skills. How can you create some fun factor in the meeting so that you can engage all your development team? So you will, I will help you to give, gain you a good understanding about it. How can you facilitate any events effectively? And then once we complete this course, I will help you to understand, maybe just give some guidance and then help you to practice some mock tests, which will help you to clear the professional Scrum Master exam, a professional Scrum Master certification. That's directly from scrum.org. You will be getting this certification. These are the people who has created the Scrum framework, and directly they are offering the certification. It's an direct online exam. You don't need to go to any center. You can attempt from your desk. It will cost you $150. And it is most valuable, lifetime valid, and then highly regarded, highly recognized in the industry. So PSM certification. Okay. All right, Pinky. Any questions, Pinky, you have? That's all I want to cover in a demo. That's just to give you a high level understanding. Pinky, are you there? Samir, are you able to hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Now I'm able to hear you, Pinky.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, I don't need to go into this much detail for Agile because we just need to start using functionality in ServiceNow. That's what our aim is. So I'm not sure whether this course will help me or not. So I'll like get back to you on that.
Right. Yeah.
That's
okay.
right, because your course content and everything is really good. And you're also going to teach in the detail. That's really good for whom,
but the need of the
really want to start with the who want to just like work with the Agile projects. But in our company, like, that is the one part of work. I am also working with project coordination and working with different projects on waterfall and project development life cycle best practices. So I'm not only going to work on Agile. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
But it's really good demo,
Right. All right. No problem. Thank you.